Hello, welcome back. It's Heather from Sister Stand Strong here, and welcome back to the Bootstrap Business Blueprint. So we're going to continue the theme of sales today. Now, on this particular training, I'm going to be talking about customer objections and how you can convert more sales. For some of you, you're thinking, well, hang on, I've got an online business. I don't do face-to-face sales. For some of you who are saying, oh, hang on, Heather, I do face-to-face sales and I'm okay at this. It's the online that I need help with. Either way, whether you're online or offline, customer objections are the one thing that are standing in the way of getting more sales, online or offline. So that's what we're going to be covering today. So if you're on the fence for anything in life, it's because you haven't got certainty. And this isn't just sales, this is any aspect of your life, relationships, health, anything. If you are on the fence in any way, it's because you haven't got certainty that it's going to work for you, or you don't perceive the value attached to the price tag, whatever, but there is a lack of certainty in terms of value or what it represents to you. So objections aren't real in that way. So how many times have you perhaps heard, oh, I haven't got time for that, or I need to think about it, or I haven't got the money for that, or oh, that's a little bit too expensive, or I'm gonna have to ask my husband, wife, partner, pet shrink. So objections aren't real. They're excuses that we give to other people as a bit of a cop-out. And these are kind of standard lines that we hear all the time and we give all the time to different people for different reasons. Objections are a clue though. You have to sort the excuses from the real reasons. Sometimes it is circumstantial things that are happening in somebody's life and it's a true objection, it's circumstances. Other times, a lot of the time, is because, as I said, they haven't got certainty or clarity about how this will solve their problem, and also the cost of not solving their problem. That's a biggie as well. So don't take this personally. Don't take no personally. None of us like rejection. We don't like hearing no. It takes us right back to our childhoods, and many times it has negative connotations for us in terms of the attachment of that word no and what it means to us. In business, never take it personally. It just means that those people are not your ideal customer, or you haven't drilled down deep enough in your marketing, in your messaging, in terms of getting certainty for people. So think of this like a game. I want you to get really, really curious. When you can list out all the objections you can think of to do with not buying your product and service, you can then think of the reasons why these may not be true. So remember that we've all been conditioned for many, many years to say things automatically. So when we're approached by a salesperson, so for example, if you walk into a store somewhere and someone approaches you and says, oh, can I help you? Most of us actually have that automatic response of, oh, I'm just looking. Have you done that? So what we want you to do is, if you can list out all of those objections of why, all the objections that people would give of not buying your product, you can flip that then into the positive about why that might not be true. So now it's time to take some action. Here's what to do next. So write down what you think your potential customers would use as an objection to what you're offering. And by the way, it could be that there are different objections to do with different products and services that you offer. Why is this objection not true? I want you to write down next to that objection why you believe it's not true. And what would you say to counter this objection? So think of the ways of, you've got that list, you've got why, the objection that they use, then next to it you've got why you believe it's not true, and then what we want is almost a third column there saying what you would say to counter this objection. So here's a top tip. The stronger belief always wins. So if you believe something absolutely with certainty, you're going to be able to counteract the objection being handed to you. And here's a little bonus. Work the new belief that you have about that objection into your marketing material. That way you can counteract the objection even before it's voiced and acted on. This is a primary thing in landing pages, sales pages that people utilize to actually work into their sales pages, so that the objection is actually handled right the way up further in the copy, rather than people just dismissing it and just going away. They actually nail it straight away in the copy about why it's not true. So really want you to work on your beliefs about the objections and work those into a new belief into your marketing material. Make everything a lot stronger for you. So hope that again is a little jewel, a little gem. Hope that's caused a few light bulbs to go off for you. And I'm going to be back tomorrow. See you then.